Do I get one? Oh. It's so nice to not have to adjust the mic at all. Us short guys got to stick together. So in high school, my junior year of high school, I had the opportunity. I was on the team, the soccer team, that was about to be the winningest sports team in Mechanicsburg high school history. And that might not seem like a lot, but at the time, and to this day, we still refer to our football stadium as the marching band stadium, because they actually won things. So to be in the division finals for our soccer team was a big deal for any sports team to actually bring home a trophy. Our coach brought us into the gymnasium where all of the track records were, all of the sports records, the longest, fastest mile, longest long jump, and he pointed to the spot on the wall. He said, "That is where you're gonna be." And then he just left us there to just bask in that majesty. Like I remember the Titans moment. It was supposed to be like this really dramatic thing. And I remember feeling so small. That was my first thought. My second thought was how stupid I was gonna look in my uniform. Because when I selected my uniform, I went for number 42 because I was a nerd and I liked Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and I listened to Postal Service and Death Cab for Cutie as my pump-up music. And I didn't realize that as you selected your jerseys, the sizes go up with the numbers. And as I alluded to earlier in my story, I am not a large man. I never was even smaller man then. So I had number 42, and all the stars and the studs had 1 through 10, because that's what soccer players have. And I was sitting in this room thinking about our place on the board and wondering how stupid it's gonna look as we wear our jerseys to school the day after we win this division final, and my jersey is down to here, and it's just trailing behind me as I go. So fast forward to the game. And the game was going pretty well. We'd had a really good season, and we were dominating the team in the first half, and it was one of those games where we could tell that we were gonna win. We just hadn't scored yet. And once we score, it's gonna be a watershed. All the goals are gonna fly in. They're gonna realize how inferior they are in every way, and they will back away. And the reason that we were playing so well and that we were doing so well is because of Bobby. Bobby was a U17 U.S. national team starter, and he had driven us all the way to the division championship, and we were riding his coattails. But we were fine with it, because honestly, if we had our name on that gymnasium wall, girls would say hi to us. I was the kid who listened to Postal Service and had huge hair out to here, and that my only skill was that I could run really fast. But girls would know who I was, because I was on that team. So the game was going really well. I get subbed in, because of course I wasn't a starter, but I get to play on the side. I get passed the ball. Bobby passes me the ball. And he says the only thing that he ever said to me that entire season, as soon as I got the ball, because my only skill was that I was fast. And he says, "Spangler, run!" And so I run. I run as fast as I can with the ball, and I beat everybody along the side, and I cross the ball in, and somehow through my terrible, terrible cross, he manages to put it in the goal, and we're 1-up. Everybody goes crazy. I go crazy. We know this is it. This is the moment. This was the thing we were waiting for, and now it's just smooth sailing. For the second half, there's no time to recover from this. Bobby goes crazy. We all go crazy. He jumps into the crowd. He removes his shirt. Everyone's having a great time. The ref promptly walks over and hands him a red card for removing his shirt. And in that moment, we're back in the gymnasium. We're thinking, shit. We're these tiny kids back in this gymnasium. We don't have our shining light, our rocket. We concede one goal about 5 minutes later. You concede another goal 5 minutes after that, and we lose the game. And instantly, it's amazing how quickly we reverted back. Because in one moment we were riding so high, and then in the next one, we were indignant. We were children. We were throwing our medals on the floor saying, this isn't us, you know. We deserve to win this game when we didn't. And, you know, you gotta move on. But it's one of those moments where when I'm reflecting back on it, I think about my uniform. I think about how it didn't fit me, how I couldn't fill it out. And I wonder, you know, I'm a little bit taller now. I'm not that much taller, but I've at least filled out a little bit. And I wonder how that uniform would fit me now. But I'll never know, because they make you turn the uniform in at the end of every season. And I wonder if that isn't for good reason. Thanks.